Recession. What? Do you want to know if we are or not in recession in United States? How does that affect the world and also the crypto space? Do you want to learn about the last information in the crypto world? Then smash that like button because it's time for crypto news, fun on the ride. In today's show, we have to talk about recession. Yes, they're trying to change the way they measure that, but we know that we are right now in United States in recession. That for Bitcoin seems to be a good thing. We were expecting a Bitcoin price going down below 20,000 probably, but not, just the opposite, because Bitcoin's always does whatever he wants, and he decided to take all this information and do the opposite and go up. So we have a higher high right now comparing with this one. So that's a very positive thing, and now we have to consider if this is an organic growth, if this is true, or if this is a trap, just a trap, so that you will put your longs for Bitcoin and you will see your head cut off. So be careful. We have to look a lot of data. For example, yes, we are beyond $1 trillion for the market cap in the crypto space. That's a very good thing. And also we are beyond the moving average of 200 in the weekly chart. That's really good too, but remember we have to close the candle. So this is the weekly. We still have a couple of days. We have to wait and see, because last week it also seemed like we were going to close beyond it, and we didn't finally. And right now we are exactly at the same point we were at that point. So we'll see what will happen. This is the story of Bitcoin, and you can see that we've been below it several times, and we just don't go like in the next bull run. Once we are above it, sometimes it takes a little time. So we'll see if we are really optimistic or not for Bitcoin. Remember last show we talked about this technique of mixing the double zero in the ranges of 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, etc., with the moving average of 21, and see that many times it's been resistance, and also just when those lines just crossed, then we have a fiasco here and here and here and also here. So we'll see. Maybe around the 15th of August, my birthday, we'll see the next disaster for Bitcoin. No one knows. I'm not expert. I have no clue, of course. We just try to figure out patterns that the Bitcoin is following. Right now, we believe we have these stairs created by the Fed and their meetings. You can see here the 4 meetings we have had already. One of them was good for Bitcoin. It went up, and 2 made Bitcoin fell to the next step. But now we have 2 and 2, because right now we just knew that the Fed raised the rates, and Bitcoin price just went up as it did here the first time. So how much can it be? It can be at 20% if we compare it with the first time. That would bring Bitcoin around 26,000, which is something that makes some sense, because if we have a look to this chart, you see that's the line 27,000 we have to break in order to believe that we are going up. You can see that the Fed just raised the rates 75 basis points, as we said, and we are officially in recession, as GDP also shrinked 0.9%. Is the second time, the second quarter, where this happened, and that's an official recession in United States. No matter that they are saying that some things in the economy are doing okay, like for example the employment is still high. So we'll see. Also, the third thing we had to consider was the information, the data about the earnings of the most important companies. Right now, Meta is sinking because they're missing some earnings, but On the other hand, you have Apple, which is winning a 6.7% more than past year. That's a good thing. With all this information all together in United States stock market, prices went up and also did Bitcoin, but then Asia opened going down and Bitcoin started going down. And we can see here this week in the candle, which is crazy. And now maybe there are new information that is making Bitcoin going down, or this is just something that happened in the past and we're following the same path as we said in the last show. When we see the cross between the MA50 and 21, here we went 2-3 days up and then down. Here also a little bit down, here 1 day up and then down, here 1 day up and then down, and here a little bit down and then up. So this might be, as I'm telling you, a trap. Be careful. We're trying to compare this period here with the one we had here between those white lines. And if so, we had two paths. Right now, we're going to delete this one, the white one. Why? Because the Bitcoin price is following more closely this other path. As you can see, up and down and now up. So we should go down to 20,000, then up to 24, and then down again to 21 something. And finally, around 7-6 of September, fight in the line of resistance around 24,000, and we'll see. Again, maybe this is what will happen, maybe not. Just don't listen to me at all. I have no clue. In the CMA, we have a gap really up from us right now in the 28,000. That's a good thing. We'll see if we are attracted for Bitcoin price of going to that gap. Or remember, we also have one in 17,000. So we'll see which path for Bitcoin. If we look past 2 years, we had a decline in Bitcoin price at the beginning of August and of July. So boring the rest of the month in August. We will talk more about this in next show. If you want to do things like this and you don't want to pay in TradingView, you can do it in TradingView without paying, downloading this app called Atani, where you also can make trading in several exchanges using just that free app. The link is in the description. Also, good news for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is moving above its realized price. This is a very good thing. Remember that realized price is something that measures the price of Bitcoin at the time it last moved. And if we see history of Bitcoin, we can see that when we are below it, usually this is the bottom for Bitcoin, like here 2020, here 2019. So maybe finally we're finding the bottom for this crypto winter, maybe so. Also good news, the futures in the CME are finding a record. We are in all-time highs in the open interest. So a lot of activity during a bear market. That's a very good thing. Also knowing that one of the personalities in Gibraltar, south of Spain, the Minister of Digital and Financial Services, thinks Bitcoin is a really good idea, and he's holding it for Bitcoin, and they are trying to make Gibraltar becoming a crypto paradise, also Andorra, also Portugal. So every country around Spain, but not Spain. So don't come to Spain. That's what our government is doing for you, encouraging you for coming and encouraging us of leaving the country and just going to one of our neighbors. Right now, the market is in the green, Ethereum 6%, and I believe that the FOMO about Ethereum and its proof of stake is in place right now, 6%. Also, if you see the bubbles, we have Ethereum Classic with 23%. So that's why I think those are related. If we go to CoinGecko, you see Ethereum Classic is the second best. So we have those people thinking that right now, as you can't mine any more Ethereum, apart from the 19th of September, then maybe everybody will go to mine Ethereum Classic, maybe BIM, maybe Ravencoin, we'll see. But also be careful with a pump and dump, because some other people believe that there will be a hard fork for Ethereum with split, a new one. So maybe Ethereum Classic doesn't make any sense and the miners follow this other new hard fork for Ethereum. We'll see if the fashion of the hard forks comes back, as now Bitcoin Gold is again the best in the performance for the day, this crazy hard fork we had in the past. Also, good news for Ethereum. Ethereum active addresses are now in the new all-time high. And we just said in the past show that we were in minimums of several months. But you can see this is a spike, mysterious one. We don't know what happened. I believe it's all this FOMO. And we just went to all-time high in active addresses for Ethereum, which is fighting with the moving average of 100 in the daily. We'll see, we just broke the resistance in the 1,700, and now we have to break that moving average, and then we will look to $2,000, 2,500. We'll see. We are close to not being scared in the market. We are in the 39. That's a very good thing. Be careful with the traps, and also remember that we still have a lot of fiascos in the crypto world, not just in the macroeconomy. Celsius, now they say they just linked information about your email. If you were there in this fiasco, you don't just have your money locked there, but also you are now in phishing risks because they have leaked your email. So if Celsius writes you an email, or any other company about the crypto world or whatever, just don't be cautious and don't believe. Also, if you are in the Together fiasco, I haven't been able of withdrawing my money to the bank. The deadline is today, 29. After that, if you have the card, you can use your card for spending. But if not, we have no clue and we have no information here. So probably we will have to go to trial and see if we can recover with the law our money back. Also, fiasco in Harmony. Remember, 100 million were hacked in the past, and right now they are minting over 2 billion one tokens to compensate the people that lost all that money. We'll see if this token has value in the future or it doesn't. Also, for Voyager, the US and the FDIC are saying that in their insurance claims they use false and misleading information. So right now the SEC, the Fed, after Voyager 2, and about the fiasco in the stablecoin USDD, they are now pegged to the dollar. So finally they did it, and we said we will celebrate it here in the show. So we are doing so. For how long this will be, so we'll see. In crypto news, don't miss no show. Also good news for Solana. They have in New York City its first physical store. So if you want to go there and talk crypto, you can do so. It has an Apple feeling, so we'll see if this is something good for Solana, which we don't really like. We prefer Cardano, Nino, and right now they're partnering with a fashion firm, so they will use Cardano NFTs to prove the provenance of all materials and all the clothes. That's a good thing. We have 39 blocks validated in Cardano on the right. Our pool, if you want to help us, we are again beyond 1 million. And right now, we just fill the form in order to be selected for Be True. So maybe they will give us some of their 1 million ADA tokens to our pool, and it will help us. Thank you very much. Be True if so. And good news for Velodrome, they are crossing $100 million in total value locked in Optimism. So this is a DEX, a decentralized exchange. It's competing with Uniswap, and it's a very good thing that the scalability problem is being solved, and more these solutions are being used. We have $4 billion in the DeFi world, and the good news that the world's largest tequila brand is diving deeper into the NFT and Metaverse world. So also alcohol coming to the crypto world. And today we have a very, very good news for our partners and Unstoppable Domains. They just became an unicorn. They have raised $65 million and they have a valuation right now of $1 billion. So congratulations for that. And now they have all this money for developing. So very good. If you don't know about decentralized domains, just watch that video and use this crypto winter to buy one. Link in the description. You help the channel. And so when the next bull run comes, you already knew about this. Also, if you want to learn this summer about your responsibilities with the taxes, then you can use coin tracking. Link is in the description. It's the best tool in order to have all your data controlled and then tell to the regulator. And you have a 10% discount if you use the link in the description, helping the channel if you need to use one of the payment options. Also, if you want to learn about security, you have the Ledger link in the description. Cold wallets, those are for us the best. And then in funontheright.com you have in the section of learning a lot of the videos for taxes, and also in crypto security a lot of videos for the Ledger and how to use it. Everything is free. About technology, we learned today that Tesla is using data from your car in order to have your insurance cheaper. So if you are a good driver, then automatically you pay less. That's a very good thing, but it's a controversial matter. Why? Because they're taking your data, and it's okay that we have a discount for our insurance, but what we want is to be paid. So in the future, Elon Musk, you should use IOTA, in my opinion, in order to do so and pay us micropayments with IOTA. That would be a very good idea. Cuckoo! Trust, says this cat, this one that is telling us that enough is enough crypto world, let's go to the sun, let's go for a walk. This one prefers going with his car, the Lamborghini he bought in the all-time high for Bitcoin. This one is being used. Crazy cat, you want to be there, combat, he will not allow you. And this one that wants to sleep and have a cocktail, but be careful because you might get drunk and then you can't drive. Beware of that. We have no more time, but if you want to listen to all this information in Spanish, go to Fun on the Right Without Crypto in YouTube, and there you have it in Spanish, so you can improve your skills. It sounds recession in Spanish, recession in English, and we are researching for more information that we will share with you here on Monday, where crypto news, fun on the right, health, money, love, peace partying, crypto a tope. The best is yet to come. To the moon!